Oh, Caulimac and macro tracking. Hello! Sorry, I'm typing. I do this every time, so. Tracking. Wait. Okay, hello! So my phone's all kind of messed up, and my phone holder is kind of messed up because I'm trying to set up for doing macro counting later. Cooking's fun, but this is the easy part. Hi guys! Ooh, 1 second. Surprise! I'm back. Hello! Sorry, I'm here. Hello. I don't know if y'all need to really see the skillet. Hi guys! Thanks for coming. Hello. Thanks for coming, guys. So, we're gonna make Caulimac first, which is literally just mixing some stuff together. So, I have frozen cauliflower in my microwave already because it takes 6 minutes. So, that's stupid because that will get hot and be hot later. I mean, you should eat real food and maybe not just shakes. Just saying. Okay, this recipe is really, really easy. So, a frozen bag of cauliflower, you need a bag of cheese, you need some heavy whipping cream, and then if you're super fancy like I am, you have pork rind breadcrumbs to put on top when you bake it. So, I have my oven set to 350. I have a pot right here, so I'm going to put literally the cheese and the heavy cream in it. Mustard, I forgot mustard. So mustard's like the secret ingredient. That's not really a secret. So mustard. I don't have like the fancy brown one. We're just going to use this super fancy Great Value. Hummus is not keto friendly. Chickpeas are not keto friendly. I don't think they fit in your macros at all. I whipped mine pretty smooth. Hi Rainy! Thank you for coming by. We need to chat tomorrow, please. Okay, so if you're extra like me, you have the big bag of the cheese. I went and bought this on the way home after I had to stay late today. So, this recipe is 6 ounces of cheddar, 1 cup of heavy cream, like 2 squirts of mustard, and then you mix it in a medium skillet until it's like a sauce. That's it. That's literally the whole recipe. If you want to write it down, it's on my page. That's the whole recipe. I am not going to do it that way because I'm only using 1 bag of cauliflower and I don't want that much cheese. So, I prefer the spicy mustard, but I threw it away because the cat broke and then it got all gross. It wasn't worth saving, so I threw it away. Okay, just to let y'all know, I hate the Great Value frozen cauliflower. It is the worst. It is mostly water. It's not... I prefer Kroger. I was at Kroger and literally forgot, so perfect. This is what I'm using. Cauliflower smells bad, guys. Okay, so I'm actually going to put this in a bowl. I normally wouldn't do this, but I know I need to drain this because this is going to be a lot of water. So I don't want all that water. Don't use your teeth to open things or you will have a chip in your tooth for the rest of your life. Wise words from Sam. Did y'all see how much water this is? Look at this. Come on, Walmart. What is this? It's like, that's ridiculous. The shorts are from Walmart. So, if you're a person like I am, once I find something I like, that's pretty much it for the season, especially with clothes. So if it is a jacket, if it is shorts, if it is a pair of shoes, I will wear them until forever. Somebody asked why I wear like black tank top when I'm cooking. Because the grease doesn't show. Just FYI, I usually get stuff on my shirt, so, what's poo-poo? Did I miss something? Okay, so I'm just draining this cauliflower. This is the worst cauliflower, guys. It has like no, it is one, sorry. It is like one serving of cauliflower. That's kind of crappy. Okay, so the reason this is like, do y'all see how green this is? I can't really see it. So the reason it's kind of like macaroni to me is because I cut the florets to be smaller like they would be a noodle, which helps because nobody wants a big, sorry guys, if you say something and you want to repeat yourself, that's totally cool because I never can scroll back and keep up. Did I miss the macro part? I'm doing the macro part next. Hi, Soul. I wondered if you were going to come by. I knew you'd be around. I just talked to you 10 seconds ago. Man, this cauliflower sucks. It sucks, guys. I would not normally make it, but I don't have another bag. Okay, so I'm going to tell you why this cauliflower sucks. And we can discuss it, and y'all can tell me if that's real. So some of them are green, which means they're too not ripe enough. Look. See how green that is? Why is it so green? Do y'all know why? Because I don't know why. Okay, so that's it for the cauliflower. Add some bacon to it. If I had bacon, I so would, but I've eaten it. I did. So this is a bag of cauliflower from Walmart, and it sucks. So I'm still gonna make it, but I don't really want to eat it. That is the microwave kind, so I microwaved it. Apparently you can make it on the stove too, but no. Hi guys. So I'm just gonna do this method, which is the measuring method of Sam. So I have a hot, oh, I can't really see it, I'm sorry. Yeah, it is just the steam, right? Okay, so there's my skillet. I'm putting all this stuff in there, and then I'll show y'all what it looks like in a minute. That's a pretty accurate amount of cheese. I just did 2 handfuls, and I'm just gonna put heavy cream in it until it becomes like a sauce, which is really the whole recipe. That's all it is. The reason you don't need butter or anything is because the cheese has oil in it, and that will kind of be the butter. Thank you. I do have a pineapple tattoo. A lot of people ask me if it's a bird. It's not a bird, but, okay, so cheese, heavy cream. I'm using a whisk so it actually blends together. The only reason I can tell you to use a whisk for any reason. I know I have hate for the whisk. Just don't understand it. Okay. So after this, I'm actually going to sit down and I am going to explain what macros kind of are a little bit, and then I'm going to show y'all on a piece of paper how to look at a nutritional label and do the math so you can get your macros. And then I also opened up my FitnessPal, so if you want to watch how to put them into my FitnessPal, I don't use another app, so that's all I got is my FitnessPal. I can show you how to do that too. So that's kind of what I was going to do for the macros if y'all wanted to see that. So you could use riced cauliflower, but I don't like the taste of riced cauliflower. So, I mean, you could totally do this with any cauliflower. And you probably don't even need to heat this really on in a skillet. I do it to make it more of a sauce. I read a recipe and then kind of just did whatever I wanted. So, the reason I'm adding more heavy whipping cream is because it's very cheesy and like kind of staying together. And you want it to be more like a sauce. Or, you can have it any way you want because I'm actually going to bake it. So I didn't eat, I never made this for a really long time because it has so many calories, guys. So if you're like super into watching your calories, this is not a meal for you. Sorry. Shows the pan. Okay, this is what it looks like, guys. If my oven is dirty, you can just deal with it because I don't give a shit. So this is about what the sauce looks like right now. And you can keep adding heavy cream until it starts getting more and more saucy. I'm not going to because I'm going to bake mine either way. You don't have to bake it. I like to bake it because I feel like baking the cauliflower kind of breaks it down more. So that's why I like to bake it in the green enchilada thing too. So, and you can put more cream if you want in this. You don't have to keep it this cheesy like. I'm going to keep it this cheesy like because I like cheese. So now I'm just going to dump the cauliflower in here. That's it. Is the green cauliflower going to kill me? I'm sure it's not going to. Alright, just all over the stove. Perfect. Okay, so while I was getting ready, I did this in a little pan. Foil in this tin thing saves so much dishes. Jeez Louise. This is my favorite thing. Okay. Oh. Spoon. I'm going to mix the cauliflower in with the cheese. So that's why I did it just by the hand, because like that was probably way too much cheese. That portion of cheese was way too much for what's in here, so that's okay though. I think we'll be alright. Alright. So, man, does that look like macaroni and cheese other than those green pieces? Dang it, Walmart. Oh, I'm out of pepper. Okay, that's fine. Okay, sorry, I know y'all are saying stuff. Why mustard? Okay, most macaroni and cheese at like restaurants has mustard. That's like the taste you can't get anywhere else. I think it tastes more cheddary. I don't know if there's really a reason behind it. So I looked up the Boston Market, because that's some good macaroni, or I used to love the macaroni, recipe, and they used mustard. So the cheese sauce gritty? No, it just tastes like cheese sauce. It's not gritty. I don't know what would be gritty in it, because it's just cheese and heavy cream, so I don't know why it would be gritty. Sorry guys, I had the stove on medium just to not burn the cheese, and then I add this stuff. Dry mustard's smart. I just have mustard in the refrigerator, so. What's up, D? What are you doing? Alright. Rarity, your parents. He hasn't been around a lot. No ducking way. Yes, ducking way! I just think I'm funny myself, apparently. Yeah, they have mustard in it, so that's why I mean, yeah. So, okay, so I'm using the Bacon Air, which I probably don't have to do this with my hand. Their pork panko, guys. It's just it's literally pork skins and salt. Like, this is the best stuff ever. It's just Okay, so I've tried to make my own like smashed pork rinds. They never come out this fine. I mean, you can put them in a machine and do it, but this little bag has lasted me forever. Okay, so what is the water word? Ooh, what is the water word? Do y'all see this? I have prepped for water. We need to, have I said something over and over again? You know what? When we go do macros, we can make it one of the macros, like carbs. Carbs would be a good word. The pork panko is from Bacon Air. I got sent it, so and it was in a keto box, actually. So I haven't bought it, but they have Bacon Air at Central Market. I saw it yesterday, like the big bags. Should have bought some. God, Bacon Air is good, guys. They actually have like flavored pork rinds, and it doesn't have maltodextrin in it. Oops. Okay, so there's our macaroni and cheese. It's gonna go in the oven. I salted it and mini peppered it because no, I'm not gonna do that. This is a Florida pepper, but it has citrus. It has like citrus in it. Okay, so I'm gonna stick this in the oven for 15 minutes and let it bake. So Alexa, set a timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes, starting now.
Y'all are welcome, Alexas around the world. Somebody told me on YouTube that I said their Alexa one time. Okay, so now we have to move. So I'm sorry in advance, but I have to take this whole contraption into my living room so we can do macros. Have you ever tried soy noodles in this recipe? You could try any kind of noodle, really, if you wanted. I got my water. Do y'all have water? This is a very awkward way to hold this camera. All right, let's move. Okay. Sorry. Woo! Real like all up in this area. That's pretty attractive. Okay. Sorry. I did prepare this earlier, but what are y'all looking at? Nothing. Text message. All right, so there's my laundry, perfectly placed. I'm gonna flip the camera to point down. I have a page for macros. Okay, so I'm gonna start this. You can use any macro calculator you like. Paid for it, didn't pay for it, it makes no difference. Ruled Me is my favorite. I've always used it. I've used it every time I've had to go back and get macros. I just prefer it, and it's free. And it's been around, probably one of the longest calculators that's been around. Okay, so just to reiterate, macros are free. You can pay for them, but they're also free. So, okay, look guys, this is how prepared I am. I was ready. Okay, so first, what's your macros? The macros means the big nutrients. Macronutrients is the word, actually. I actually know some things. Okay. Ruled.me. Okay, so your macros are your fat, your protein, and your carbs. And those are the 3 things you have to pay attention to whenever you start keto. You can get to like your electrolytes and all those other things later. We're not going to do that. So if you're staying around, thank you. And you explain you look like Chris. I know who you're talking about. I don't know her last name because I never know actors' names. Dee's biting my hand. Okay, so macronutrients. Fat, carbs, and protein. So carbs is your limit, and it's 20 if you're in ketosis. In the beginning, later on, you can find out if you can have 50 carbs. For our sake of argument, it's 20 when you start. I do net carbs. Okay, so this is getting deeper than I thought I was going to at first. That's okay. So net carbs means you take your total carbs and you subtract the fiber and sugar alcohols, because your body does not break down fiber and sugar alcohols into glucose into your system, therefore they don't count as carbs. So thank you guys. That's a compliment because she's on TV and I'm not. Carbs, net carbs. Some people track total carbs. That's cool, but I would rather eat more food. And it works. I don't know the reason between them, but I still accept sugar alcohols into my diet and vegetables that have carbs. Like eat a tomato. Who doesn't love a tomato? Hello. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate you. I'm going over macros. Super exciting. Okay. Your other 2 macros, fat, which is your, protein. Protein is your goal. You want to hit your protein goal every day because protein is what feeds your muscles, and it's really important to get into the protein creating glucose because you have too much of it. I think you have to eat like literally 20 pounds of beef or something. That's a medical thing, and if that's happening, that means there's probably a sickness or something going on that you're unaware of. Like, you would have to eat a lot of protein to get to that point. It's possible, but like, I'm talking like half of a cow. So, our calories. Okay. We're going to get to calories in just a second. Protein's your goal. Carbs are your limit. Fat is how you sate yourself. So when you eat fat, that's what's going to give you energy. And so that's why some people like their bulletproof coffee at the beginning of the day, because it gives you that energy to start your body. Is pretty much what it is, because fat is how your body runs when you're on keto. The 4th thing that's really important that's not a macronutrient is going to be calories. If you're just starting out, don't worry about calories. They don't matter at the beginning. You need to get used to eating keto. Just don't really worry about your calories as much. When you start stalling, sorry, Dee's walking on the table. It's really helping out. So when you start stalling, that's when you can worry about calories. Like maybe 500 calories worth of cheese every day is not really in the diet. But before that, it's not that big of a deal. Just learn to be keto. You can get it. It'll work out. For the macro calculator, it's going to take your age, your weight, how much energy you expend, and your calorie deficit that you prefer, which I always do the max just because, hardcore. But it's going to give you your numbers, and then you plug them into your MyFitnessPal, and it will tell you how much you have left of things. So, okay, coffee fasting, black coffee fasting, so I kind of looked at whenever I was fasting. You know what? Send me a DM and we can talk about it, because I want to go over macros and I don't want to get off topic too much. But we'll talk about it. DM me. So first thing we're going to do is I want to... Okay, so 2 things. You can go by your macro number or you can do percentages. I don't like percentages because to me, that means I could overeat because, oh, well, you know, the percentage says that it fits into my day. I prefer the numbers. Whatever you want to do is cool. Whatever, you can do either one on MyFitnessPal. I just prefer numbers. So first I want to teach you how to read a label because you don't have to do this in MyFitnessPal. You don't have to track your macros. You don't have to do any of that. You just need to know how to read a nutritional label to determine if it fits in at least your carbs for the day. When I first started keto, all I did was count carbs. I didn't worry about protein. I didn't worry about fat. I didn't understand any of that. I just looked at, oh, this is 5 carbs. I can have this. And then this is 3 carbs. I'm at 8 carbs for the day. Oh, then I had something else that was 6 carbs. So I'm at, you know, what is that? 6 carbs a day. Whatever the math is. I don't pay for the premium version. You can do it without paying for it. It's not going to give you the exact number, but you know, like 70 is around where your number is. So, I don't know if y'all have drank water, but we should drink some water. So, okay. I don't pay for the premium of it. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all a printout. I got 3 different foods. I got cauliflower, I have the Quest Nutrition chips, and I got the Lily's chocolate bar. And I'm going to show y'all how to calculate the carbs in those per serving, which is really important. Because if you have 4 servings of something that's 2 carbs, that's 8 carbs already. And you need to know that you had 8 carbs and not 2. Okay, so there's tons of different apps. I've only used MyFitnessPal. You can use whatever you like. I only know MyFitnessPal. So I'm going to switch my phone around to show you this so I can do the math on the paper and show y'all what I'm doing. So, because some people are visual. I'm very visual. I want to see a chart and stuff. Okay, so let's do the cauliflower first because who doesn't love cauliflower? And that's what we just made. So I'm going to flip this around. Give me 2 seconds. Hi, Nia. I'm not going to be able to reply to y'all, so I'm just going to go over the basic nutritional label chart, and then I'll come back and y'all can ask questions because I can't watch myself. I can't watch myself. Okay. Flip this. Yay. Okay. Guys, I had to actually figure out how to do this earlier because, wait, I need this to be like this so I can make sure that y'all can see what I'm doing. I actually put effort into this, guys. I know, we're excited. Okay. Whoop. Can y'all see? Yes, y'all can. Can y'all read that? Is that big enough? I feel like that's pretty big. I can read what y'all are saying. This is going to be awesome. Guys, tell me why Where are my other pens, Dee? Did you take off with them? Oh, he did. He marked. I had colored pens, and I was going to be all fancy. Okay, so this is cauliflower. This is literally printed off from Google. There we go. That's pretty close. Okay, so this is going to be for 1 head. Okay. So this is for 1 medium head. So usually this will say cup. You know what? We are going to do, this is a Lily's chocolate bar. All right. Look, there's Lily's. Okay. So this is going to be a Lily's chocolate bar. We're going to go over how many macros are in a Lily's chocolate bar. 1, I love Lily's because they don't have any weird stuff in their chocolate. So it's one of my favorite things. Okay. So in 1 bar, there's about 2 servings. So if you want to be the most technical you can, it's 40 grams. So what you would do is take half that bar and measure it and see, does it equal 40 grams? And that would be 1 serving. Okay, so in 1 serving, there's 160 calories. See right here? So if you're tracking calories, you always want to check that in MyFitnessPal because that's off a lot, and I've always had to fix it. So here's your major macros, your fat, there we go. Your carbs and your protein. Okay, so you see this and it says 22 and you're like, geez, can't fit that in, right? Okay, so the way this works is your body doesn't break down fiber or sugar alcohols into glucose, so you can subtract them. If you choose not to do net carbs, that's cool, but we're going to do it because we love to eat Lily's. So 22 take away 12 is how many? That's 10. Yeah. And then you're going to take away 7, which makes it 3 grams. So for half of this bar of chocolate, it's only 3 grams of net carbs. There is 1 sugar. I'm not sure why. Oh, because there's sugar in milk. Duh, Sam. Okay. Here's milk. Right here. Okay. So 3 grams per half a bar of Lily's. This is the Lily's caramel salt, the salted caramel one. It's my favorite. So this is how, okay, so if you put this into MyFitnessPal, what did Nia say? Nia, what'd she do? Okay, I would eat Lily's and have gas either way. I'm just saying, because I love Lily's. You know what's funny, Nia, is I do not, the other major brands of chocolate, I just don't like as much as Lily's, but some people are like so hardcore on their favorites. So, all that sucks about sugar alcohols, I'm sorry. So this sugar alcohol is erythritol, but so not all sugar alcohols are made the same. All right, so let's do another one. I don't know if y'all are paying attention or if this is even worth it. So that's if you eat half. I can eat half, but I might go back for a little more piece, just a little bit. Okay, so this is the you can only subtract 5 sugar alcohols per serving. I don't know who makes up these rules of you only can subtract this and you only can do that. Like Google, these people are just saying things to say things because they think that maybe a sugar alcohol. Some sugar alcohols do raise your blood sugar. I just don't know enough about sugar alcohols. So okay, so let's go over a bag of why you can have the Quest chips. So, 1, you don't need to eat Quest chips all of the time. They're a snack. They're a fun snack to have every once in a while. So calories is only 140. Awesome. The fat's 6. Protein is 18 because they are protein chips. So their total carbs is only 5, and then you minus 1, and they don't have any sugar alcohols, so you don't minus anything there. So it's only going to be 4. So this is 4 grams per bag, which is really actually pretty good. And they actually taste just like Doritos. So this one's super easy, no problem. Where can I find Lily's? Lily's is at Whole Foods and at Sprouts. All right, the last one we're going to do is cauliflower, just so y'all can see last time how to read a nutritional label. So for this one, this is a vegetable, and so it says 1 medium head, which is about, this is really important here, is how much it weighs. So if you're really caring about your carbs and your vegetables, it's about how much they weigh for vegetables, not like how big the carrot is. So this is for cauliflower, and this is for a 588 gram amount of cauliflower. So it's 1 gram, 1.6 of fat. Let's look at the carbs. The carbs are 29. So it's going to be 29 minus 12, which is 17 grams of carbs. 17 grams of carbs. Okay, that sounds like a lot. But nobody's eating this much cauliflower. Like, I promise, nobody's going to eat that much. Nobody likes that much cauliflower ever. So that's how you read a nutritional label. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to show y'all my Chromebook, and we're going to put some food into MyFitnessPal so y'all can see how I do that. Is that something y'all want to see next? Or y'all just want to, what are we doing? Okay. The chips are at, the chips are at Walmart, actually. So, okay. Vitamin Shop also has the chips. You can order them on Nutrition too. Net carbs are a marketing gimmick. I don't know who said that. That's ridiculous. You're literally going to take carb, like fiber, and you're going to poop it out. Like, there's literally no other way to explain. That's why. Alexa, stop. That you can have fiber. Sugar alcohols, your body doesn't absorb them. Okay, so, sorry. Sorry guys, I'm coming back. I'm trying to get this out. Alright, this sucks because y'all can't see the whole screen. Okay, if y'all have questions too, I'll come back to stuff in a minute. Yeah, I think it's science. Okay, so here's the spread out. So let's say you're about to eat a real good pizza. You can literally just type in here, real good, and there's their Supreme Pizza. So I'm typing, you can do this it looks just the same on your phone. I don't care about putting the time in. So what you want to make sure whenever you use MyFitnessPal is you want to check the carbs, the fat, and the protein according to the serving size. Which is over here, sorry. Which is important because on MyFitnessPal, they're messed up a lot. So you don't want to worry about that. Hang on. I feel like nobody cares about the MyFitnessPal part, so I'm just going to flip this around and we can chat. And if you have questions about how to do MyFitnessPal, you can ask me and I'll figure it out. But we're just going to chit-chat for now. I feel like this will just go better. And you know what? I can sit here and hang out. I don't ever get to hang out. I'm always doing shit. Let's hang out, guys. Wait. Okay. Do those Doritos actually... They really do taste like Doritos, guys. Like, they do. They also have more flavors. So I was going to show y'all exactly what I was going to talk about. But these are cheddar and sour cream. I had the sour cream and chive ones the other day. They didn't have a lot of flavor on them, so I wasn't a big fan. But the Dorito ones are really, 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 really good. I try to stay under 20 gram net carbs. I haven't counted a carb in a month and 4 days or something, so I don't actually count any of that anymore. I'm still stay keto. Check my blood ketones with my keto meter every 3 days or so. I'm fine. I've actually been I've been keto for 168 days today because I'm terrified of not being keto. Okay, so in MyFitnessPal, sometimes it counts net and sometimes it's total. It depends who put it in there. So my favorite thing about MyFitnessPal is you can add your own foods. So I just started adding my own stuff. I didn't care if it was already in there. I just added it anyways, which I know a couple people have done. So I don't know anything about soluble, insoluble fiber. I stay away from the salt. If it's on a label, I'm probably not going to eat it. I'm just not. I don't know anything about it, and I don't have any research to back anything up, so. Don't you crave fruit? I don't crave fruit. I mean, you can have berries and stuff, so I just don't care. I mean, I didn't really eat a lot of fruit before, I guess, but no, I don't crave fruit. I've never used Carb Counter. I've only used MyFitnessPal. If y'all came by, I appreciate it. There's not very many people in here, so I appreciate y'all. Because I don't eat anything with carbs. So I tracked religiously for 130 days. And I don't eat that much off of what I used to eat. And I was never eating over 20 grams of carbs. So like now I can fit like this Quest cookie in because it's only 5 grams of carbs. And I know maybe I'm at 15 because I've been doing it in my head I did it with my app for so long that now I can do it in my head. Yeah, just because something's low carb, you can't eat all of it. You're right, Audie. Like, I used to not think like that, but then I learned what a serving was, like on the back, and they're like, oh, that's actually this many carbs, not the other one. Yeah, if you plug in your own foods, you can use them however you want, and it saves them on your little thing, and it just says my foods, and it's good. It works that way just fine. I don't ever eat eggplant. I can't tell you I've seen eggplant around a lot. So I don't know if it's super keto. Because if we haven't seen it around a lot, it might not be science. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. Stevia is a sugar alcohol, and I guarantee it didn't kick you out. Unless it was stevia in the raw or something like that, which just adds sugar to their crap. I mean, they add like maltodextrin and stuff, but not good stuff. I don't exercise. I've never exercised. I'm lazy. There's great other accounts that do exercise. Bacon and Megs is a good one. 100 Keto Days is a great one. Kelly Keto is a good one. I'm only picking the top people I talk to all the time. Like, there's tons of athletes out there that are keto, and they could probably help you more with, like, calories into working out. Anything over 0.5 is nutritional ketosis. So that's it. I use Pure. It's erythritol and stevia mix. It's my favorite. Stevia in the raw has something in it. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but it's something I wouldn't put in my stuff. 1 cup is 3 carbs. That's not that bad. I eat green beans. I've fit peas into my diet. There's stuff you can fit in, especially like tomatoes. I love tomatoes. Who doesn't want to eat tomatoes? I am my goal weight. I'm not going to try to lose any more weight. I'm done losing weight. I'm just going to be keto because I am keto for my own mental health now. I'm not keto to lose weight. I think keto has helped a lot with mental things, and I love keto. I'm scared to not be keto because I don't want to know what it's like to feel like crap again. The most delicate way to say that. Can you show the chips? This is an older flavor. I don't have the other one. And this is what Lily's chocolate looks like. This one's opened. Not that I ate it or anything. I hope the True Lemon was sold out because of that recipe. I hope it was. That made me really happy. 0.5 and up means you're in nutritional ketosis. I am not convinced that having more ketones means you're in deeper ketosis or that deeper ketosis is better for you. I don't see why. I just don't think having a ton of ketones in your blood is making you lose weight faster. So, dextrose. There we go. We're just chit-chatting with Sam because she ran out of things to talk about and she doesn't have anything else to cook today. So, you're welcome. So, you know what? Let's just talk about me for a minute. I started keto to lose weight, and you know, let's go a little bit farther than that. So, I thought about this the other day. When I started dating, with the intention to eventually want to get married, because I feel like you can date just to date or you can date to marry, and I'm a date to marry kind of person. After a while you get that way because you want to be with somebody. Whenever I started dating, the guy was asking, you know, what do you want out of life, or like, what are your goals and things like that, and mine was always to be happy. And I can't tell you if I've ever been happy before, because being happy is really hard. It is hard. Like, it is an active thing that I feel like I have to do every day is to be happy. And now that I'm happy, I want to show other people how to be happy, and keto made me happy. So that's why I love doing this. I don't know where somebody asked something. Sorry. That's why I do this. Oh, somebody said thank you. So y'all are very welcome. I'm going to show y'all the cauliflower mac. I just pulled it out of the oven a second ago. That's why I had to get up while I was explaining stuff. So, appreciate me sharing. That's why I like to share. I just hope that something I say can help at least one other lady. It's really about ladies. I mean, dudes are cool too, but like, it's about the lady perspective to feel better, because I remember being that girl places and I never felt accepted or welcome. I mean, just going to like Walgreens, I felt awkward. So I don't feel that way anymore. And if I can help one other lady not feel uncomfortable and like feel like she has to move her shirt down or like be meek or anything, like that would make me happy. So, if you have any questions about starting keto, let me know. I try to answer. If you're somebody that has messaged me, I'm trying to answer as fast as I can. Sometimes they get away from me and it's like 3 days, but I will always answer you. I don't care if it's 3 days or 4 days. I will still come back to you and answer you. I promise. So even if you cheat, you can gain between 5 and 20 pounds. It'll come off pretty fast because you're not undoing as much damage as you think you are. You're gaining a lot of water weight. So, yeah, you're going to gain 5 pounds, but it's going to come off really fast. And then you're going to go back to where you were when you cheated for the most part. Unless you make it like a month, then you might be a little bit behind. But a couple days of cheating isn't going to undo all of the progress you did on keto as much as if you cheated on a high carb diet, I feel. Because once you do that and you gain that weight it's harder to lose than on keto. I don't think that's true. We'll just act like I didn't say that. I'm going to move on. I don't track my macros anymore because I hit goal and I love snacks. Next, live cooking. Okay, so let's talk about that really fast. So, especially because if you're still here, that means you're probably someone that watches me on the regular. Next week, I want to do snacks. I want to do stuff that if you're at home, you can just make fast, quick, easy. I love to dip shit. If I can dip something into something, I'm ecstatic. Pork rinds can be dipped into everything. So I'm thinking we'll just do all snacks next week. I got some really cool dips to show y'all too, so I'm kind of excited. I don't have any bloating around that time of the month because usually I just ate cheese. And I don't know if it's bloating from that time of the month or not. I also have an IUD, so that time of the month is really weird. Not weird. Sorry guys if you're in here, but I got an IUD for my 30th birthday and I stopped having a period for the most part. So I don't know anything about periods. And if you ask me, I'll always try to help, but I'm not the best at that stuff because I don't know very well. Not cheating gets easier the longer you don't cheat. So, Keto Wonder Woman. If you don't follow her, please do, because she is just such a sweet soul. So she started doing like 100 days of keto or not cheating, and she talked about it a lot, and I was like, man, she's a badass, because I couldn't go 2 weeks without cheating for a while. It's like, I want to be a badass, because like, she's a badass, and I think I could be a badass like her. And then I started being strict because I really wanted to lose the weight, and then I never picked up a carb again. Even whenever I drive by carbs right now, I'm like, that sounds delicious, and I'm like, but I could make this, and this is keto, and I don't think about it anymore. That's not easy. I'm sorry, that's not a good answer either. It gets easier, I promise. Okay, collagen, I take Neocell. I take it for my hair. I haven't been taking it lately. My nails also are showing that I haven't been taking it. Fat is my spirit animal. She said this was like a year ago. She was like, my nails stopped growing and being strong because I stopped taking collagen. And I was like, that kind of sounds absurd. I stopped taking collagen and all my nails broke. She was right. I don't take any medicine. I literally don't like taking Advil. Thoughts on fat fast? Ew, that sounds gross. Fast will break your stalls, but so will just reining in what you're eating and measuring. So that's kind of how I feel about fasts. Sorry, I'm picking up snacks. Okay, do a cheese dip. Ooh, okay. So Denise, Life in Keto 24/7. She was in here a minute ago. I saw you. Sorry, I was trying to scroll. She makes this garlic. It's not even garlic. It's like a spinach artichoke dip, and I put like a fuck ton of garlic in it, and it's delicious. That's gonna be on the list for sure. IUDs are awesome. Air fryer. I need to ask about that. Is there enough of y'all that have air fryers that would want me to do that? Because most of it's just like sticking shit in there and then letting it fry. There's no really cooking to it other than maybe prepping something, but it's not a whole bunch. Dip, you dip, we dip. Yeah, it's a good song. I haven't cheated in 100 days out of fear of feeling shitty. I told my best friend Sarah that today. I said, I don't want to cheat because I'm scared. She's like, what are you scared of? And I was like, I'm scared that I'm mentally going to have such a hard day that I'll do something drastic, like make a life decision I shouldn't make. And then I was like, and then I'm scared, what if I shit myself? Because I haven't had sugar in so long. And one of my only goals on keto is to never shit myself, and I haven't yet. But I'm scared of that. Like, the whole cheating sounds horrible. I don't miss anything enough yet to cheat. So thank you for making all the stuff I make. I probably could find more recipes, but I'm lazy and I eat the same things over and over and over again. So, thinking about cheating tomorrow, break a stall. That can help. Just don't. Oh my gosh, I'm way behind. I'm just gonna. Sorry. I don't check my ketones daily. Oh dang! I don't think I have my ketone meter here. Oh, I do. Hang on. I lied. Man, I would have loved to check my ketones for y'all. Dang, that's a bummer. You can check them daily. You don't have to. 2 weeks, keto, period of a week or two. What's going on? When is it going to stop? So when you start keto, it kind of corrects your hormones. That's why a lot of people okay, so I had horrible acne that I took that pill that you had to take over 6 months and it promised to never give you acne again. Accutane. I took Accutane because I had the worst. I mean, I'm talking about my face was swollen. My acne was so bad. It was the cystic acne. I don't know that word. But so keto will help regulate your hormones a little bit. And I've gotten a lot of messages from women having really heavy periods, or they go from not having painful periods to actually having some. And I'm assuming it's the hormones shifting. Like I said, I have an IUD. My hormones are all over the place all of the time still, for the most part. I mean, it's calmed down a lot, but they're not regular. So haven't tried those, and I would love to. So shout out to that brand, Sieta. Go-to meals at the beginning. My favorite go-to meals, Diesel, please stop touching everything, is eggs. Egg salad, scrambled eggs, egg loaf, egg drop soup. You can make fried eggs. You can make dippy eggs, which is just a fried egg with the egg yolk dippy. Eggs. Deviled eggs. Boiled eggs. Eggs. Okay, so I haven't tried her yeast flour yet, but I did get lupin, so I'm about to start making some serious Surrey things. So get ready to need lupin right when it goes out of stock. Best time to test ketones. So it depends what you're looking for. Do you want a base number just to know where you're at most of the time? Then you should check the exact same time every single day. Preferably not in the morning because there's the dawn effect, which raises your glucose, good stuff like that. If you're interested in more stuff like that, I do have a highlight about the ketone meter, and I will answer any questions you'll have about it. I love my Keto Mojo. I wish I would have had it before. I didn't get it until this year, and I've been keto for 2.5 years now. So I did not use it for the first 2 years that I was keto. So I wish I would have bought an ice cream maker when I started keto. I ate Halo Top. I didn't like any of the other brands. Halo Top to me now, when I eat Halo Top now, even if I have one serving, it literally makes me feel like I had carbs, which to me, I might as well just eat carbs. So I stopped eating Halo Top. Buy an ice cream maker. For 10 Halo Tops, you can buy an ice cream maker and make your own ice cream. And it's delicious, and you can use different flavors, and you can add stuff in it. Way better than Halo Top, guys. I'm telling you right now. And it's only 5 ingredients. It's the easiest thing to make ever. Cauliflower is always going to taste like cauliflower. All you can do is put a whole bunch of sauces on it and make it kind of better. I don't have problems getting back into keto once I cheat. I usually cheat on weekends, and I know Monday morning I will be going to work and I will be eating keto. I cannot tell you the last time I have not eaten something that was carbs at my job in years, because that's kind of my, I don't want to feel bad at work, so I won't eat carbs at work. Water, in case y'all didn't know, carbs is the word of the day today. Ooh, what time is it? Okay, I got 5 minutes, guys, so I'm going to keep scrolling and try to get through stuff. MCT oil, I always say that backwards. I don't use it. I feel like it gives you energy, and I'd rather use my body energy than MCT oil. No parchment on the bacon, and I do 350 for like 17 minutes, and then I go check on it. Because some bacon is thicker or thin, you just never know, and I try not to overdo it. I love eggs, I'm sorry. I do love eggs. And shrimp, what was I talking about? Did I sound like the guy from Forrest Gump? What did I say? Did I say something? Oh, I'm so curious. I don't know what I said. I don't take vitamins. I don't like pills. I just take collagen. Oh, and I ordered trace minerals because Keto and Court. She said her hair stopped falling out when she started trace minerals, and I want my hair to stop falling out. So I'm going to do them. If y'all don't follow Keto and Court, she will make you spend your entire paycheck on super cute shit. And she always shares everything she's making. She made these cookies today, and they were like caramel salted something fucking delicious, and I want one. All right, man, is she in DFW? I feel like she is, and I keep forgetting to ask her. Low carb veggies, I count them in my macros. When I did super strict counting, I don't anymore. I just eat them. Get that ice cream maker out and make you some ice cream, and you will love it. And you don't need to make anything gross. Let's make ice cream. I use the I Breathe I'm Hungry's coffee ice cream recipe, and I just don't do the coffee part. That's it. And it's like letting it sit for hours, so I just don't do that part. And I use the one-on-one flavors to flavor it. The vanilla, was it pound cake or the vanilla cake? One of them I put in the ice cream. Oh my god, it doesn't matter. They're all delicious. I've had the churro flavor in there too. So good. Okay, ice cream maker. I love my ice cream maker. I really do. When were you talking about eggs? Oh, I talked about eggs earlier. Sorry. I love eggs. Soul used to make fun of me because I eat so many eggs. It's kind of crazy. Oh, I did name all the kinds of eggs. I love eggs. Like, there's so many ways you can make it. And then whenever you can make egg loaf, you can literally have eggs from morning until fucking dessert. And the egg loaf is actually the cream cheese pancakes. So, wow. Mind blown. Okay, I'm in DFW. I live in Garland. I work in Dallas. We're going to have a meetup that we started planning. I sent a message about it. We started planning it. Soul's like rolling her eyes because I didn't plan shit last time either. But we are hoping for the beginning of October. We are going to have a DFW meetup. We're going to have a catered barbecue. He's going to come out and he's going to cook all the meat for us, and we just have to pay for it. And then we can bring sides, or you can bring your own sides. We can do desserts. I was thinking maybe I could make a whole bunch of like Surrey's desserts or something, and y'all can try them so you can see if you'd ever want to buy them. I thought that'd be kind of fun. I don't know. Some people don't eat at potlucks. I don't give a shit. I know my house is clean. I'm just not worried about it. Keto and Court is the best. How many drops of the flavoring? So I made the flavoring the other day, and I used 30 drops for a pint of ice cream. So when I use the drops, the key to me is I drop about 10 usually, and then I mix it and I smell it. And if it's really, really strong, that means there's a lot of flavoring in there. So that's why I do a little bit at a time, and I mix it until it smells like the flavor I'm trying to look for. And that's the only way I know how to measure it, because it doesn't, all the flavors are just so different. They need a different amount. Like the blueberry is really strong, but the pound cake isn't. So if you want the one-on-one flavors, I also have a coupon. Sorry guys, I'm going to try to get through all these really fast. Have you had a raise in cholesterol? I haven't had blood test yet, but I did get insurance, so I'm going to go check. You crack me up. Fucking love eggs. Oh my gosh, so many DFW people. That's awesome. Yeah, look for our meetup. I didn't get to like hang out with everybody, which kind of fucking sucked. But we had so many people at our meetup last time, and so many people got to make like friends. So like moms like are hanging out with their kids now, and actually Body by Butter. Yes, Body by Butter. I think that's his name. He's so awesome. Him and his wife showed up, and they actually moved into a like area with another friend of mine, which is Lynn. If y'all know Lynn, I love Lynn. Luminous Lynn. So it's just so cool because now these people are actually kind of friends. Some of them are neighbors. Like, it's kind of cool to know somebody that eats like you, and I mean, it's just fun. Like, Denise hangs out with Noel in Texas, I think. What's your name, Noel? I don't know what it is. So thank y'all for coming by. I mean, this wasn't very cooking like this time, and it was kind of on the fly. So I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all have a good night. Oh no, that sucks. I haven't made the cornbread yet. I know that Denise made it, and she really liked it. So that sucks. Diesel. I don't donate blood because I'm anemic, and I fainted last time. So I'm gonna go now. But if you have macro questions, since I didn't go over them, I just went over like kind of the basics, ask me and I'd love to help you out. If you have any questions about anything else, let me know. I love y'all and I'll see y'all later. Okay, bye. End.